What's up, everybody? So we got a continuation of that F-150 that was leaking coolant from right here in the thermostat housing. So what I decided to do, I told the customer, get a new intake manifold. So they got a new intake manifold and I am back. New manifold with the thermostat housing. So first things first, I'm gonna pull off this air box and unhook the throttle body. Coolant line there and there, and I think there might be one on the back. All right, so I got the air box off. I got the coolant hose off. I've got a bracket off. I got the throttle body unhooked. I'm taking off the plenum now so that I can get to the rest of this. Then I got to take off the fuel rails, and then I should be able to unbolt the throttle, not the throttle, but the manifold itself. All right, I got the throttle body plenum off. So now I'm just to basically straight up intake manifold. All right, y'all, so it seems like I've gotten almost all of the bolts out, if not all of them. And it's loose. I'm just trying to pull it up out of there. So once I do that, I'll be back. Alrighty, y'all, so I finally got it off about an hour and a half later. All right, so I've stuck some rags in there and dried up that valley. I'm gonna clean up the maiden area some. We really need new manifold gaskets, and for some reason it didn't come with any. I'm gonna try to see if I can find some. If not, we're gonna have to put it back together and yeah, send it. All right, y'all, yes, my feet are in the valley of the motor because I'm so short. I had to clean these up. I've been scraping this for a while. It's clean though. I'm gonna put the new manifold in and go ahead and put it back together. All right, so I got the manifold set in there. Now I'm just tightening up the bolts hand tight before I torque them down. All right, so I got the fuel rails back attached. I got the manifold is bolted down. I got to route a couple of vacuum lines. Let's reattach the alternator and put the coolant lines on and the coil packs, and then I'm all done. All right, y'all, so I now have the fuel rails and the coil packs tightened down. I need to add the throttle body plenum back, plug it back up, and run the vacuum lines. Once I do that, I'm gonna put the alternator and the alternator bracket back on. And we in the dough. We gotta fill it up with some coolant and we run.